Well, I've got everything laid out from A to O. If you want to know, I got this from Amazon. Pretty decent price, and free shipping with Prime. Can't complain about that. Here's the finished product. As for the main frame of the Chickshaw, this is what was in the boxes that came pre-shipped. Here's Bumblebee and Afro Steve in the new chicken coop. Just checking it out. They're going to be out here for the day in the nice sun. They've got shelter if they need it. They're going to be good. I've got fencing put up now, so these guys can spend all day out in the sun, enjoying the wind, because that's what they seem to like. They've got a little coop for right now. So one option that a lot of homesteaders do, a lot of free-range chicken farmers, they do what's called free choice. It's where they put the grit, the amendments, everything like that, separate from the food, so the chicks have a choice of how much of the supplemental stuff they get, because their body knows better than you know, a measuring cup can ever know, or how accurate it could be. This is what 19 sleeping chicks look like. After 1 week, we have, I believe, 16 remaining. They've got almost a full set of feathers on their wings, and they're starting to get their tail feathers. What's up, little guy? All right, welcome, you internet people. This week was really busy. We're actually really close to not even being able to put this vlog up this week. We had a lot of stuff going on. I'll start with the ducks. The ducks are doing really good outside. They get out of their chicken coop really easily. I didn't get to put wheels on the coop yet, but I'm hoping this weekend I'll have a little bit of time. Should only take me maybe an hour or so. So not bad. They're getting really big. They have almost all their feathers. Sorry, the chicks are going crazy right now. We were trying to pick them up and play with them, but they wouldn't let us.
They let us, just
yeah.
not very happy about it.
Yeah, not very happy about it. We had to clean the pasties. Yeah, just, that's exactly. But anyways, on with the chicks.
That has been probably the most emotional addition to the family. We got a phone call at 3:35 in the morning from the post office saying you have baby chicks. And I remember the phone ringing. Didn't care at that point. I was like, what crazy person is calling me at 3:35 in the morning? And by what crazy person is calling me, I mean what crazy person leaves their phone on so that you can hear it calling at 3:35 in the morning. And I got there, and there were 21 of 22 alive chicks. By Friday, we were down to...
Is it 17? Yeah, 17.
We had 17, one of which died in his hands, one of which died in my hands. One we found too late to call my pet chicken to report the fatality.
That's where we got the chickens.
That's where we got the chicks, mypetchicken.com. And they're a fantastic resource. The women that I spoke to there gave me all sorts of tips and said I sounded like I actually knew what I was doing, which was, I thought it was hilarious because I called them like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I got myself into. And then I'm getting all attached to these baby chicks. And they told me how to nurse the one that died in my hands. And so that's been kind of emotional for us. The kids don't really, well, our daughter doesn't get it.
Yeah, it doesn't phase them really.
Doesn't phase them. The boys are at school, so they're not too attached. Other than that, I've had a ton of fun with the chicks. I've been posting Instagram videos with them. My favorite thing to do is I put my fingertip in water or their electrolytes, and then I'll dip it in there. Well, when they had dry food, I'd dip it in there, and then I'd hold it up to them, kind of like this, and they come peck the food right off your finger. And they love it, and I thought it was hilarious, so I just kept doing it.
Yeah, and that's a good way to get them to
Used
be,
to hands.
yeah, to be more used to people. That's one thing that we kind of messed up with on the ducks is we try to let them be as much as possible, and they're pretty skittish around us. But the chicks are doing really good with, they pretty much jump right in your hand.
They will jump into your hand. And then another thing to get them to come to you, you can tap on the little container and they will start pecking back at you. So it actually just turns into a game. And the boys and Eden tend to like that game. I've had to tell the boys to stop picking up the chicks just due to the fact that they want to pick them up high and they need to be on their knees over the thing just due to the kamikaze diving chicks. Let's see. Seth's been working on fermenting.
Yeah,
Their
fermenting
feed.
their feed. Yeah, nothing else.
Nothing else.
Not in that business. Yeah, I watched a couple YouTube videos on how to ferment feed. That's pretty much how I learned everything that I'm doing right now. I learned on YouTube.
That's how you adult.
Yeah, that's my education after high school, and while going to college online, I'm doing YouTube videos. One of the channels I watch is Abundant Permaculture by Justin Rhodes, and that's probably the greatest resource I've had. But with fermenting feed, what I have found the average to be is about 3 days ahead of time you want to ferment the feed, and you just soak the feed with about 2 inches above the line of feed with water, and then you just you don't want to seal it with like a hard lid. Today I punched holes in a lid just so I wouldn't have to deal with paper towels because I don't have any type of cloth to work with. But I have 3 days set up, so every day that I use one, I just refill it and I put it at the end of the line and just cycle it all out. So we'll be doing that, and that'll help gauge how much food they're using, because I put about 12 ounces of food in a 1 quart canning jar.
They are 1 quart.
Yeah, and that fills it up after I do the 2 inches, which is about half and half. And once it fills up and expands,
We're about to have a guest, apparently.
yeah. Maybe they're going to the bathroom. Who knows? But once the fermentation happens, then it fills up the jar completely, and then that's the food for the chicks for the day. So feeding about 15 chicks off of 1 quart of fermented feed. What's up, buddy?
My friends didn't like my hair at school.
Well, they're crazy.
They're crazy. Miss Zucker said you were very handsome.
Yeah, because you had
Bruce Wayne hair.
You want to come?
Do you want to come say hi?
You want to come say hi to the video? Come on. You can be in the video. You want to talk about the chicks? Okay.
We can talk about Bruce.
What'd you learn about the chicks? Here, you got to be in the video. Your whole face has to be in. That way everybody can see your handsome smile.
And your red hair. Isaac, you can come too.
My dad just fixed my hair into Bruce Wayne hair.
Yeah. Do you like
What about
the
the
chicks?
chickens?
hmm
Chicks.
What about the ducks? You don't like the ducks? Why not?
Because I do, and I really like to chase them.
You like to chase them? Yeah. Is that fun? Which duck is your favorite?
Mm,
Afro Steve.
Afro Steve.
Yeah. Is it because of his poof?
hmm
Yeah.
Have you pet his poof?
Mm-mm.
You should. It's very soft.
But
And I wanted to see Bruce and didn't pet him.
yeah.
Who's
you like
Bruce?
the puppy?
He's a puppy.
Yeah.
You like him?
hmm
Is he your favorite?
Yeah.
Okay. Isaac, do you want to join?
You don't believe me.
Come here.
Mhm.
Okay, you can stay over there then. He's in a bed mood. Why don't you go to bed?
Yeah, it's past bedtime.
To hear my own video.
You want to hear your own video? Okay.
Mhm.
Well,
We'll let you
we'll
see it
finish
tomorrow.
Yeah, and you can see it tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
First thing, before I go to work, we watch it.
Brown, yellow,
But
red.
anyways, as far as the chicks go, we did lose 7 total
Oh,
because of the one last night.
I thought that one was 6.
No, because we have 15.
Oh,
So, wait, yeah. No, because, 22. So, yeah, 15 out of 22 left over. The rest seem pretty healthy. With fermenting the feed, I think that'll help. I also took out their grit because I didn't
read the
I
bag.
didn't read the bag.
I read the bag.
You're supposed to wait apparently 2 weeks or so.
You want to come talk about your favorite animal?
You're supposed to wait about 2 weeks before you give them grit. You can give them sand,
What is that?
but that just seems like too much hassle to me. If they can do fun without it, then just let them do without. They'll know to peck it when they need it, when they get bigger. But we'll
And
see
just
if
to
we-
note that whole, I didn't know how many chicks died, I distanced myself because I was getting to the point I was pretty upset. So I'm not
Yeah.
neglecting the chicks. I just like them enough to the point that if we lose one, I get really upset about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that they've been here for a week. They've been pretty cute, sweet little chicks. And they already have feathers. That's what is amazing me.
Yeah, they've got tail feathers, they've got wing feathers, and
Way faster than the ducks.
Yeah.
The ducks aren't even done getting feathers.
but
My tummy hurts.
we'll take care of that in a minute, okay? But anyways, we got a couple youngins up, and if you wanted to be introduced to them, there is that's Eden.
that's Asher.
That's Asher with the owl. That's Eden, the fairy princess, and then Isaac, the pumpkin. And then there's Asher.
Asher, the not owl.
Yeah, Asher, the not owl.
And Isaac, would you like to be in the video? To be the not
Hey,
Isaac.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the video. So, get your hand out. Hopefully, you'll subscribe and like the video. If you learned anything, please make comments for suggestions. And let us know if you see anything that might help improve the life of the chicks and the ducks. We want to keep them alive as possible, as long as possible. You might
don't need
not need medicine, buddy.
I have a tummy
But-
ache.
Next week, I'll have the chickshaw going. We also have. Please stop hitting my arm. We also have the camera instead of my phone.
So that'll be a
Should be
fun,
ready, yeah,
nice
so-
new addition.
So hopefully you won't be getting motion sickness from watching these videos from
From-
the
Phone.
shaking.
Oh man, that
But all right, guys, we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
bye.